All right, welcome back. Another episode of the Rough Rigs podcast.
It certainly is.
Rocking the baggie. I left mine in the car.
Yeah, that's
not going to
right.
be fucked to get it, so
Yeah,
it's still there.
Let the mullet out. That's all right. Worth it.
But yeah, we got baggies.
We got baggies.
Not to be confused with bags.
Yeah, if you're a listener on non-YouTube, baggies, baggy green.
Baggy green.
Or
yeah,
we're going to say baggy blue for this.
baggy blue. So
trail.
we're selling them, aren't we?
Oh, if you want it.
If you want 'em.
If you want it, hit us up and we'll give you...
We're not going to make you, but
No.
if you want one,
Do it or we'll fucking kill
send
Will.
us.
Will's under arrest.
Yeah,
we need to
that's it.
sell
come to
fucking
your house.
all 600 of them.
So yeah, shoot us a message if you want one.
Yep.
And
Let us know.
you can have one. They're all numbered individually.
Yeah, so whatever number you get, lucky
But,
dip.
they're limited, very limited.
Oh, very.
So what are they? 1 to
1 to 10 at the moment.
1 to 10.
And
So fucking
5 are gone.
yeah. So fucking jump in quick.
Yeah, I think in the future, if we ever become something, there'll be a very important...
See how these go. I guess if there's demand for it,
Yeah,
we might get some more. But yeah,
this will be a very important piece if we blow up.
Mm.
Sort of like a ticket, if you must.
ticket.
To, I don't know, things down the track,
The baggy ticket.
essentially.
Ticket to what?
The golden ticket. Hey, well,
Mm.
you never know.
Ooh.
We might have some things up our sleeves
Here
or
we go.
down our pants. Or So yeah.
Yeah.
How was your weekend?
It was alright. We
No,
had
no cricket for you. It was quite sad.
I was there.
Spectator.
Spectating.
Felt weird.
It did. It did feel weird. It felt alright though. Didn't have to run around. It was good.
You watched Ravi chase the
I
ball.
was just kicked back in the chair, and then all the balls that went past Ravi, I'm like, thank God that's not me.
Poor Ravi.
You know, the thick edges that he had to go past, and the ones down leg that
Yeah, no, not fun.
yeah,
Not
so,
fun at all.
Yeah,
We won, which was good. VJ finally came back to the country
yeah,
after
nice,
his sex trip
yeah.
around Europe. I'm just assuming that's what he did.
Mm.
I'm hoping.
Well, there's no need to assume.
Yeah.
I think it's pretty
Yeah,
pretty clear cut.
He's a good-looking fella.
Yeah,
Tall, dark. And
I'd do him.
I do him.
Mm.
Yeah. So
Good head of
he
hair.
was back. He's got very good head of hair. Very massive malinga about it.
Mm.
Very
It's very malingery,
very
isn't it?
flary.
Yeah.
It's, he's got a 50
He did.
off 35.
And the Lebanese across the road, they were loving it.
Well, there was a Lebanese wedding, and they were ripping into the drums early,
Mm.
and I thought surely they're going to come back.
Mm.
He literally hits the run for a 50, and they ramp back up as
Yeah.
he's walking off. It was one of the coolest moments of
was
the
like-
day.
Like you could not time it better.
Literally, I wish I had my camera recording the second he hit that ball, because he had literally ran through, and the umpire was like, "Yeah, 50, buddy," and it and it was fucking loud. Lebanese drums might be my favourite new instrument.
They're good, aren't they?
How good of a mood does it gets you?
It's a good vibe.
Well, when the umpire wakes up at fucking an hour and a half past the starting time, so we're forced to fucking wait, you know.
Look, fair enough. I don't blame the umpire.
Nah,
there.
fuck him. And he hasn't got his license. Grow up. You're 45.
How did he get there?
Uber.
Oh,
Apparently the organiser called him, was like, "Where are you?" It's 10:20.
Yeah.
And he's like, "Ah, shit."
just slept in, mate.
So yeah, that pissed me off waiting an extra hour and a half for a game.
Yeah.
But the
So what-
Lebanese drums brought me back.
It would have been dark then by the time the last game finished,
Bro,
wouldn't
that double header would have went into 5:36.
it? Yeah.
I would have been fucking livid.
Mm.
Like, imagine that. Turn up at 2, you're starting at 3:30.
Yeah, that's
That
rough.
would piss me off, dude. Even
Oh.
if you're trying to rush it, get dark.
Yeah.
Imagine batting second, cop this dickhead. So yeah, we won.
We won.
Happy days.
Yeah.
VJ
Finals next week, isn't it?
3 for 14 as well, or some shit like that. Yeah.
Semis.
So VJ carried.
Mm.
Thank you, VJ.
Yeah. So
Do it again.
it'll be good. Hopefully we get the win next week. Get
Yep.
into the grand finale.
And you're back in. So
Back in. Made the cut. I thought I was a bit worried there. I thought I've lost my spot to
you're back
Ravi,
in.
but
you just got to be more active on that phone.
Mm.
You tend to put that phone away. Maybe dropping loads. I don't know. What did you do on the Sunday? Anything special?
on the Sunday, just worked. Nothing too exciting.
Yeah. Well, I built IKEA furniture.
Oh,
all
that's always
fucking
fun.
day.
Yeah.
And let's just... Divorce papers are getting ready.
Yeah.
Let's just...
Well,
yeah.
fair enough. Fair enough.
Hard hat on, white card out. I wish I didn't have the white card.
Go on the block.
It was fucked.
Get on the block.
I could...
That's back the block. Scotty Cam.
I couldn't think of anything. Aren't they doing some island or some
Yeah,
shit?
it's not really. They're in Phillip Island, and they're
Like-
like calling it Block Island. It's a bit of a stretch.
Yes, fucking the block.
It's still connected to the mainland,
Discontinue
really.
the show, like.
No, I'm big on the block.
But you're also big on The Biggest Loser.
Well, you got to be big on The Biggest Loser, don't you?
Literally.
Can't be small on
Huge.
that.
We are FAT fat. That was hilarious.
Actually, I have a bone to pick with The Biggest Loser because I've been
Ooh.
watching the Olympics. So I've been given The Biggest Loser
The
a rest.
Biggest Loser's been put to the
It's
side.
been put to the side.
Yeah, nice, okay.
To watch the complete opposite of The Biggest Loser, really. But
I mean, depending on sport.
but I went back to watch it, and they've deleted the season that I was like halfway through.
Bullshit.
So
Is it the Biggest Loser YouTube page, or is it some random bloke?
no, it's some random bloke. So
He's probably got
yeah,
flagged.
yeah. But he's got like all the other seasons. But it's the one that I was. So I'll never know what happened to Damien, unfortunately.
I'm pretty sure you could find out somehow. Did he die?
No, that was another Damien.
Jesus.
So yeah, if you're watching Damien, let me know how you're going.
Yeah, Damo, reach out.
Get him on the couch.
Yeah, he'll probably want like an appearance fee.
Yeah, well, fair enough. We'll give it to him.
Nah, fuck that.
He
Yeah,
deserves
you
one.
can have a cheeseburger. I'm never offering an appearance fee. I don't care who the fuck you are, dude. Like, come on. Come on here, chat shit. Casting couch. Well, this could be the last episode of the casting couch.
No, we can't have that. We'll have to bring it back.
We'll have to put it on our shoulders.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't care where we are.
Yeah.
Just scaffolders.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
It'll be somewhere. We can't get rid of that.
Anyways, let's get to the drink of the week.
Yeah, let's do it.
I'm on 3 hours of sleep after work, so I asked Will to be friendly today. And
friendly.
look, I'm very happy to see what he's brought. Let's just put it that way.
Yeah, I've steered away from the BWS.
Because in my head, I'm like,
'Cause-
he's going to bring a bourbon or something that will just
That'll get you up.
rip snort through my fucking throat.
Get you the spicy.
Oh,
Spicy beer or
mug,
whatever it was,
beer,
yeah.
fucking poo. COVID
But no,
fucking
I'm
jab.
sticking with the gold thing. With the Olympics, our record of number of golds.
Yep. What'd we end up on? 19?
18.
18.
18 with
Should have been 19. Thanks, Raygun.
yeah. We'll get into Raygun.
Oh
'cause
my-
I've got lots to say about it.
Wouldn't
But
even- fuck it, yeah.
Red Bull, the tropical edition.
Ooh, I like that.
So nice and gold there. I really like the colouring.
Yep.
So that's why I got it. So
Big fan of my tropical work. I'm liking this.
sounded good, looked good, and I'm excited here.
I'm not a big Red Bull fan, but I'm ready to wrangle
Now,
the bull.
0.5 health stars. So if you're into your healthing,
Oh, this
maybe
is
not
like
for you, but
this is like fuck you, not
Yeah.
healthy. Okay,
Yeah.
I respect this.
Yeah.
I respect it.
Yeah. which is what you want, really. I think so.
I think so. Also, have you noticed something with the couch?
This couch?
Yeah,
No.
it's not leaned back to the wall. So the mechanism to click it has been broken for fucking 4 years.
Right.
I wonder why. A few rough rigs on it. Many rough rigs on this couch, actually. And Georgia, she weighs it back to the nice scale. And if I just got the shits last night, I was fucking yanking at it,
Yeah.
and it just went, and
Right.
it's, you know, my posture feels better.
It's,
I'm not
Yeah.
sitting like this anymore. It's nice.
It did feel a bit more comfy today.
I know there's a bit more stability.
Yeah.
It's very yeah. So let's get it. Ooh, oh, I know what this is gonna taste like already.
Well, that's nice. That's very nice. That is good.
That is a passion fruit hit.
That's exquisite.
That's
I would
actually
say.
delightful.
That's-
Thank you, Will.
Yeah.
I'm not a big Red Bull fan, but that
But you don't normally like with the Red Bulls that we've had before. You get that little bit of Red Bull aftertaste with it.
that's
You
good.
don't really get it with this. This is
That's like a what's that? What's that chewing gum that lasts about 3.5 seconds in your mouth? It's a yellow packet. Just
don't know.
yeah, that it tastes like that.
Mm.
So give it a try. I'm actually going to give
That's
that
good.
a
That-
9. That was very
I
good.
reckon that's the best Red Bull we've had.
100% easily.
It's similar to those like tropical poppers
100%.
that you'd have as a kid.
Yeah, those like real fruity.
Yeah.
You inhale the bastard in one sip.
Yeah.
Your jaw would be fucking hurting.
Yeah, I'll give this like a.
I'm giving that a 9.
I'll go 8.5.
Okay.
8.5. Actually, yeah, I think I'll go with you with the 9. I'll
Join
go
me
with
at the 9s. 9s.
The colour's
We
nice.
love our 9s.
Yeah,
you know.
yeah. 9's good. You can't go wrong with a 9.
Can't go wrong with a 9. Sometimes. Yeah, we want to get into it. 9.
9.
9.
9. Okay.
9? Anyways.
Let's move on, eh?
Let's do it.
move on.
Let's
Let's
do
move on. Great drink. Gold drink.
Winners. Fourth places.
Fourth place.
Sort of
Fourth place. Fourth place sort of drink. Should have been third.
Should have been third. Second.
One goal behind the Japanese, which was disappointing.
Fuck, they're good. They're just good at they're like us. They're just good at random sports.
Yeah.
Very good.
They cleaned up in the skateboarding. They got I think they got a skateboard breakdancing gold, which got them over the edge.
Well,
so
it helps when their person actually
can dance.
Break dances.
Yes.
Or breaks.
Yes. So let's get into to Raygun. Before you say anything,
I think we're about to say the same thing, so take it away.
I don't think you are.
Oh.
I know her.
No, you fucking
I know her.
don't. You don't.
Now, we spoke about my interaction.
Where is she from, dude?
I spoke about my interaction with Jess Fox last week and how I basically single-handedly, with a reason she's won 3 gold medals.
You drowned her as she was walking, yes, yep.
So...
You drowned her. It was like a tsunami warning. She's fucking, what the fuck? Oh, shit.
Well, mate, it worked out for her. Won the nation single-handedly, 3 gold.
Was she technically our best winner?
This Olympics?
Was she like our Michael Phelps?
I don't think. I think one of the swimmers, because they got all the relay golds as well.
Fucking swimming, fuck it.
Yeah.
No one watches it any other time of the year except for the com games. Fuck it.
I'm big on the swimming.
What about the Icelandic swimming? Yep, keep going.
But Raygun.
Yes.
I've had an interaction with her. Didn't quite go the same way as Jess Fox. Has it?
Well, well, actually, maybe I'll let you get away with that one.
But
can we swap roles here? Yep. Okay.
But now she teaches at Macquarie Uni, so she was actually my teacher for like 2 units.
What the fuck did you go to uni for?
Media. No, I was a big breakdancing fan, actually. We did my breakdancing degree.
Imagine we were just getting into his breaking work. What the fuck?
But did media, and she was the lecturer for 2 of the units, and then also like the tutorials, so like the class of 20, 20 kids.
Throw in the breaking with her.
That was a week. So she did a week that we had to learn about breakdancing or breaking. Breaking, sorry.
Yep.
We had to do a week of that, and like how breaking culture and like how it's sexist towards females and
what
and all of that, and how it's like the underground and how the media doesn't give it enough attention.
That's the whole point of the sport.
But how that also like adds to its appreciation within the breaking community. It was some shit. So that was a week of my uni, thanks to Raygun. She didn't like me very much.
Well, is it because you're a man?
Yeah. That's pretty much it. Actually, I'll give her credit. One of the assignments that we did do, it was about like Australian culture and media and all of that. And one of the films we had to analyse was Save Your Legs.
Thanks for reminding me, Raygun. Thanks.
Which if you haven't watched, it's a great cricket movie, Save Your Legs. It's these guys that they go out and go to India, and it's about the different cultures in India and how that's different to Australia. It's a good movie. It's a good movie. So thanks Raygun for that. But,
very weird.
The rest of it was
sexism in breaking.
It's big. It's rampant. Rampant in breaking.
Yes, the men can do more flips and shit and whatever the fuck spins, but the women are just as agile.
Yeah.
What the fuck do you mean?
So big on a breaking. Brought it into the uni curriculum, and
now she's fired.
Yeah. Is she?
I hope so.
I don't think so.
I don't hope so, but fuck me. That was a hard watch.
So that's my I guess brush with fame.
Fame is a wild take after what the fuck.
I don't know. Something about people come in contact with me, and next minute they're Olympians.
With that Australian Filipino kid that had to break his absolute dick off just to put some respect on our fucking nation. Like, okay, what do you think? To be fair,
I think that is a greater achievement from getting Jess Fox from a silver medal to a gold medal. I think I've done more to get Raygun from fucking wherever she was
have you?
to the Olympics.
Is it much of a step?
to get that from to the Olympics.
I mean, what's your
I don't think anyone else is getting Raygun to the Olympics except for me with my interaction with her.
This is where
I reckon that's what's got her over the line there.
Maybe. Not much of a line. It's a very thin line. This is where I have an issue, bro. And like, reach out if you're a breaker. I actually do know some people that are very talented dancers, and I consider one of them a break dancer. So reach out if I'm wrong in saying this, but is there not like a curriculum or a example? I'm going to use two very different sports. Diving, right?
Yeah.
So your idea is to do flips and spins and fucking tumble turns in the air.
Yeah.
With a minimal splash.
Yeah.
That's how you make the most points.
Yeah.
Is it not the same thing with breaking? There'd be a set. Okay, if you do this, this, and this, you're going to score X amount of points.
Yeah.
And if you're
there's a criteria. There's
a criteria, and if your opposition breaker fails,
yeah,
you're obviously going to take points from them.
Yeah, I think they're judged on difficulty, technique.
Similar to discus, similar to shot put, similar to javelin, similar to.
Well, those ones is like how far you throw it.
But there's still you can't go over the line.
Yeah.
You can't throw it this way. You have to. Yeah. There's rules, right?
Yeah.
What the fuck was that? Like, you know that there's going to be there are breakers out there that would have begged for her spot. Like, absolutely begged for her spot.
Well, she's come out and said that she knew she couldn't like match it with them in terms of their ability, so she's gone a different route in trying to go creative with it and try and get points that way.
I get that. But you can be creative and break at the same time. Like most of the other competitors did. They brought their own country's flair by the way they dressed, the way they looked, the way they did things.
Yeah.
Whereas she was just hopping like a kangaroo and looking like Kath and Kim.
To be fair, I rate it. All right.
She was different, but you scored 0. Like it's a bit embarrassing. Like I don't agree with the bullying because look, it was cool. The tracksuit was. Everyone's saying the tracksuit was shit. The tracksuit was fucking sick.
I don't get that.
The tracksuit was hectic.
That's one point where I think that's people having a go at her because of what she's wearing.
It was sick.
She's proud to wear the green and gold.
100%.
I get around her for that.
I'll get around her for that. It looks sick.
Yeah,
it looked like
she's proud of the nation.
Yeah, it reminded me of like a basketball kit. Like, I thought it was sick.
Yeah.
Personally,
I thought it was like Australian one day kit. That's the kind
cool.
of vibes I got.
Yeah, but it's also very sad because like imagine if like I don't know Matthew Denny, just as an example, stepped over the line 14 times. It'd be plastered all over fucking Australia's media for the negative.
Just threw it backwards.
What are you doing? You've done this for years. I can see Danny Widler's already talking about it.
Oh, not Danny.
Like, good on her for having a go, but not cool in my opinion.
Yeah. No, I don't.
Don't bash her online, but like,
yeah. Look, I don't hate it. I feel like it's a bit of a laugh. I feel like people getting
too much of a laugh.
I feel like people getting serious about it and getting annoyed with her and getting angry at her and
don't get angry at her.
I don't know. She went there. She did something and got some memes out of it. I don't know. Have a laugh with her. I think
exactly.
I think it's kind of you can.
Well, you can be disappointed.
Take the piss out of her.
Yeah.
But
100%.
Don't attack her for it.
No, don't. Because I think she's stupid.
Yeah. I think it's the type of thing that you could kind of get around her and yeah, as I said,
she's very patriotic.
Take the piss out of her, but
she loves her country, so let's love her back. But
she's doing all these moves. Just be like, that's our Raygun. I think that the difference is though that she's just an unlikable person.
But I don't get how she is. To me, I just see her as a regular chick.
Yeah.
Got a job. She's got a partner.
Yeah. Well, it's because I've known her, but
yeah, okay, maybe she's a bit quirky.
She's just a bit unlikable. But
okay, cool.
So I don't know if that people are getting that vibe from her, and that's why they're
hating on her. Maybe there are a lot more people that know her within the breaking.
Yeah,
because I've seen a lot of young breakers are like, I didn't get picked because of this.
Yeah,
cool.
Well, because she's got a PhD in breaking, and she's like in charge of because her husband is a breaker as well.
Saw that,
So she and her husband are basically in charge with
politics.
With the politics of breakdancing or breaking in Australia. So they, like, their company has basically been outsourced by the IOC
Yep.
to make the core, and they like run the competitions.
And it makes sense now.
So
She's teaching media.
yeah,
She would know the ins and outs of all social media when it comes to marketing, what to...
yeah,
Yeah, okay.
yeah.
Because I've been seeing... apparently there's a very good breaker. Young lady. I don't want to name her just because I think she's underage. Or she's just of age, like,
Right.
to break.
Yeah.
And apparently she's a gun. And she's
A
coming...
Raygun.
Well, better than Raygun. She'd be the fucking... I don't know, better than that. But apparently a lot of people in the breaking community are like, you're telling me we could have sent her? And now she's blown up on TikTok because of the hate that Raygun's receiving. And I'm on the opinion of, like, send your best possible athletes. Yeah. Like, it's like sending me to shot put.
Yeah.
I'll throw 3.5 meters.
Yeah.
Not even that. Probably a meter. Like, what's the point?
I don't know. I just don't get the people getting angry at her for it.
The angry thing's weird. Why are you angry at her?
Like,
be disappointed.
It's not like we're a proud breaking country.
Exactly.
Like we weren't expected to win gold in it. It's not like one of our swimmers came in and then just decided to turn into Eric the Eel.
Eric Growth Jr. Yeah.
But it's kind of like it's our Eric the Eel.
Yeah, I guess. But
whereas, like, you know, Eric the Eel, he was embraced and loved and he was turned into a bit of a meme, but it was people got around him.
I guess, bro.
I feel like there's an opportunity to do that with her.
But I think he tried.
But I feel like, again, it comes back to being likable. Everyone wanted to get around him. He just seemed like a nice guy.
And the sad part is, man, he tried. That's him.
Yeah.
Like, he did try. Yeah. That's the best of his... Like, was that the best she could have...
Could be.
That's where it's concerned. Someone cannot be ahead of the politics when it comes to that.
Yeah.
It's like me and you being selected for the fucking upcoming Olympics for the cricket team.
Yeah, we'll give it a run.
Imagine that. We get bowled. First ball, we'd drop 16 catches and we'd be the most hated. We'd be more hated than Mitch Marsh in 2019.
But that's different. That's different scenario because we're a proud cricketing nation, and that comes through watching a team that you're expecting to perform well fail.
Yeah. Okay. I get you.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Whereas no one's watching breaking thinking, fuck yeah, we're going to win gold here. This is...
I think a lot more people were watching breaking because of how weird it was. And then I think they were hoping for something. Well, that young Aussie...
Well, we got something.
The half Filipino, half Australian boy, he went hard. He was spinning on his head for...
He was good.
50 seconds.
Yeah.
I don't know how they get up.
He got some points.
Bro, he got some points. Anyways, let's move on because... Yeah, don't bash her, like, but you can be disappointed. Treat her like it's the Boomers. You can be a bit disappointed on her performance, but don't bash her on the way she looks and her weight. Like, I've seen her people slandering her weight, and I'm like, dude,
yeah, it's a bit.
Grow the fuck up.
It's a bit much.
Like, I'm a rough rig and I'm fucking fat. Like, she's got nothing to worry about.
Yeah, yeah.
Fuck. Anyways, let's move on.
Yeah.
Your man, Big
My
Denny,
Matthew. Yep, he was good. Got bronze.
Very close.
He was a metre off gold.
I must admit, fuck man, those boys he was up against.
But the Jamaican, he came from nowhere.
Jesus.
He looked like he could not throw a discus to save his life.
And then bang.
Just bang. There you go, Olympic record.
Bro, it shows like the size you are really doesn't matter.
Because the
technique.
The German bloke, he looked set for gold. He was good. I reckon he thought he was getting gold.
100%.
Because he, like, when that Jamaican came up and did his... The
like
shock on his face.
Pebble throw.
Like, hang on, this wasn't the plan.
Well, the first throw was like a pebble throw. I was
like,
there's no way you're in the final. What did you throw before this? And then, hello, Superman. Javelin. Our Pakistani friends.
Yes, they got their first ever gold medal.
What does he do on? Like, he threw that bitch.
But none of the other throws were like anywhere close to that. Bro, he just fucking nailed one.
No real run up.
Yeah.
No nothing. Just all arm strength.
Yeah.
Brother. Yeah. Imagine if he got a run up. He could throw that another 20 meters.
Yeah. He looks so like uncoordinated as he ran up. I'm like, fucking hell, where's this going to go?
But then you can tell as soon as they throw it, just...
But the throw, that bit looked...
Brother. Yeah. Get him in the Pakistani cricket team as an outfielder.
Honestly. Yeah, fuck, he'd have them an arm on him, wouldn't
he? Fuck me. He'd get a few run-outs.
Do you reckon he can hatch?
Fucking surely. The size of his hands. He's got buckets for hands, dude.
I mean, it doesn't really matter in Pakistan, does it?
No, true. It's not as soon as you put that Pakistani jersey on, something happens to your fielding ability. It's either really good or really bad. There's nothing in between.
Is it ever really good?
Yeah. Against Australia, the day we watched, they, for whatever reason, were on. I'm like, can you drop a catch? Like, come on. Smith's on 49. Let him go. Anyways.
I was impressed with Tubby on the commentary.
He's improving.
He's building confidence.
Yeah, well,
We talked about it a couple of weeks ago.
diving.
Where in the diving, he was just like, oh, that's a good dive. And then the scores would come up and they'd be like 4.
Yep. 4.
But it was commentating the finals on the last couple of days of the Olympics.
He was.
And he's actually given some insightful opinions.
Yeah, he's
some
grown.
some analytics about it. And, you know, he was just like one of the, I think she was a Canadian diver. And he's just like, oh, she'll be a bit disappointed with that. Just over-rotated slightly there. I'm like, Tubby, what do you mean over-rotated? You don't know what you're on about.
Do you reckon the old mate...
But he was right.
Do you reckon the old mate he was with was just pushing over one-liners?
Yeah, because normally Tubby would just like leave it to him. He'd just like go silent and be like, leave it to the expert. But he's just jumping in with some...
Was it Matthew Mitchum having a sook about this? Did I see?
I think so. Someone was having a sook about it.
Grow up. Well,
yeah.
obviously there's a reason they didn't ask you, buddy. Like, fuck me.
Yeah. Because he had the expert diver with him who was doing all the, you know...
He's taking our jobs. Shut up. He's contracted to Channel 9 or whatever the fuck the coverage was, 7, 9 now.
Yeah.
Like, grow up, Matthew. Mitchum. Matty. Mitcho.
Yeah, but yeah, well done, Tubby. I want to give him give him credit for that because he's obviously been watching and he's picked up a few things and he's just thought
he's improved.
He's like, here we go. This is the final. This is my big moment. I'm just gonna add a little bit to it.
Oh man, that's wild.
Just over-rotated. Just like, oh, just a little bit of a splash there.
Bro, I want to say one thing, and I said this to Mum. We watched the diving. Fucking the Chinese divers.
Oh, they love a dive, don't they?
Oh, fucking
they love a dive.
So good, bro. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Bro, the biggest splash was like 3 centimeters. All the Olympics. They're unfucking believable. I couldn't.
There was one that completely fucked it though.
Yeah, he was the. Oh, she. I know what you're talking about. I
yeah.
Can't remember if it was
men.
men.
I think it was the men's.
Yeah.
And
it wasn't that bad.
No, it was pretty bad.
No, compared to some of the.
Yeah. No, because he was like the former world champion or something, and Tubby's like, "Oh, that's not good for the world champion."
Just adding some cinema to it. That's wild.
I love his oohs and ahs.
It's like he's on the cricket field again.
Not out.
What was your favourite sport to watch that you normally wouldn't watch? Take away badminton because that's not fair. We've established that you like your badminton.
The rock climbing was good.
Brother.
I enjoyed that.
How the fuck do they get up that wall so quick? Up they go.
The swimming's always good when we're winning golds.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think what would be my high. I think the rowing or not the rowing, the kayaking. Sorry.
Yeah, the kayak cross where they just
yeah.
Wearing mouth guards.
Naomi Fox winning gold. That's probably my moment of the Olympics for mine.
Yeah.
I think that's a.
Honestly, bro,
that and then watching, Jess Fox jump in the water. I reckon I was up, obviously, watching it.
Obviously.
Didn't miss a moment.
Bro, you need to live stream it next time, next Olympics. If it's it'll be at a suitable time, though.
I don't think so, because it's in LA.
Yes, it'll be like 6, 7 a.m. 3. It'll start at like midnight, maybe, or just after midnight, and then go to like 2, 3 o'clock, our time.
Okay, so all the finals will be like...
Because like all the basketball games, prime time, like 10:30 p.m. there, are like 11 a.m. or something here or around that.
Yeah, right.
Like,
so all the finals will be kind of morning.
Yeah. So you might get some sleep. You might be able to sleep, wake up, and not feel like shit.
Yeah.
Which is good.
Yeah. Well, I quite enjoyed I wouldn't want to do it much longer, but
fuck that.
I quite enjoyed the...
Honestly, I want to do it for the next Ashes. Live stream every day.
Yeah.
Just me and you.
Yeah, well, I'm always up for the Ashes.
Yeah. Up and about.
I think that's where I've performed well here.
Yeah.
In the Olympics, I've been working my way up the last couple of Ashes series.
It helps with the donuts that we order and the fucking Uber Eats snacks at fucking 3 a.m. when Johnny Bairstow's walking out to bat. Fuck that prick.
Yeah, how good. So but yeah, no, I'm excited. I'm gonna get some sleep now. So that's been good. I did miss the closing ceremony, but like, who gives a fuck about that?
Opening ceremony.
But yeah, everything else, I stayed up, and I'm proud to say I didn't miss didn't miss a single gold medal. Didn't miss a medal.
Yeah.
Watched it all. So
Table tennis was the one for me, dude.
table
The
tennis.
way they hit that fucking
Yeah.
ball,
Yeah.
it's elite.
Mm.
Their hand-eye coordination is fucking unbelievable.
Yeah.
Probably the best in the world. Like, bro, have you played table tennis for more than 5 minutes?
Yeah.
You start to go cross-eyed because
Yeah.
you're looking at this
I
little
used to be-
fucking pebble.
I used to be pretty good at table tennis, actually. Not anywhere near fucking.
Oh, no.
But
These guys are, and girls,
I'd like to hear Tubby on. Just get Tubby on every sport, I reckon.
he'd probably just scream at every point. He'd be that elated with happiness.
Ooh, 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 ooh.
Ooh, ah, Glenn McGrath. Ooh, ah, Glenn McGrath. Ooh, ah, Glenn McGrath. I wonder what he's up to. Get him on the diving chat. That's a worse dive than Brett Lee in the nets. He'd be saying some, yeah. Anyways, what do you got? Any more Olympic raps?
Well, you wanted to talk about the bloke pulling out in the race.
Oh, the Sheila.
Mm.
The Sheila. Aussie chick. I'm not... Again, I was that pissed off I didn't even look up her name. But a marathon. Fucking a kilometre and a half into it.
Yeah.
She's pulled a hammy and I thought, fuck, poor darling.
Yeah.
That would suck.
Yeah.
You're leading the... or you're close to the front. Everything's looking good.
She's a chance.
Hammy or calf. It was something in the leg. She fucking felt it.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking, fuck. But then her teammates sort of gave her a look. I was like, oh,
Ooh.
that wasn't very
No.
friendly. It was sort of like a shock.
Mm.
Did some more research into this marathoner.
Yeah.
She took an injury into the Olympics,
Mm.
meaning other young women missed out on representing the nation that were healthy. Look, it's not really a sport you probably should go into injured.
Yeah.
A marathon run, like your legs are going to be fucked, regardless of your fitness level.
Mm.
It's not like basketball where you can obtain an injury and play through it.
Yeah.
Once you're done, you're done.
Yeah.
I sort of feel sorry for the people that would have missed out actually in this one.
I'm alright with it, to be honest.
No, I'm not. That would piss me off.
I'm alright. If you've qualified, you've done the work, and you qualified for
But if you're
the
injured,
Olympics. Yeah, but
do the right thing.
yeah, but does she know that it's going to go?
100%, bro.
If there's if I'm in her shoes and there's a chance that I can finish the race, even if it's fucking 10% chance, I sort of she's qualified, so she's the best. She's the best chance of winning a medal.
Hurt. How would you feel if Gutherson, he's hurt, like he's fucked?
Yeah,
You throw him on the field knowing he's going to get hurt and it costs you the game. It would fucking...
that's a bit different.
She was leading the pack.
That's a bit different though. That's a bit different because you're letting down your team there.
Well, she's letting down the two other chicks and people that could have...
Yeah, but she's not because they're not winning gold.
She's letting down the nation.
She's
Well,
not.
Fucking
Because-
not when you got that
because she's-
Netherlands chick. She just fucking...
But she's the best in the country to be in the Olympics.
Yeah, I get that,
Right?
but
So she's
you're
earned
hurt.
that spot. So if she pulls out, someone else can fill in, but they're not going to be up at her level
But
anyway.
you never know. They might just lift. Might be a good old Aussie lift.
Grow a leg.
Grow a leg.
Nah, I'm fine. She qualified for it. She can
I'm off
fucking
it, dude.
she can do what she wants.
Apparently the running committee was not shocked.
I think
when-
if she had the hamstring already gone, and then she starts the race and she's fucking limping from the start, I think that's a different situation.
There's a lot of...
If she's done it earlier and semi-recovered and there's a chance it'll go again, and she's come back a bit early than what she should,
Yeah.
I think that's okay.
So
I
the
think
yarn going around is...
she's well within her rights to
This
do
might
that.
change your mind. The yarn going around is she knew she was fucked. Well before the... whenever the trial was, she was good. Then obviously she's training.
Yeah.
And she's pulled it or...
Yeah.
ruptured it.
If she knew 100% that she couldn't get through the race, then I'm with you.
Well, that's the yarn going around.
If she was there's a good chance it'll go,
I'm okay
but
with
I
that.
want to give it a
crack.
see how it can go, because me at my best, I'm a chance here, and I'm the nation's best chance.
Yeah.
So I'm fine with that.
Yeah.
But if she's like, I will not finish this race 100%, and she still goes in it and doesn't give the other girls a shot,
Yeah.
then I'm with you there.
Well, it was blowing up online. I'm talking
Mm.
50 runners were going... Yeah, she knew she was fucked.
Yeah.
And a lot of good young talent missed out. But, hey, fair enough.
But they obviously weren't talented enough
She won.
to be better than
And
her.
they said that, but they're like, if you know, you're 1.5 Ks in, you probably know you're pretty fucked.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
I'd say if it was 10 Ks, I'd be like, fair. She's
Yeah.
pushed through to but obviously 1.5.
That's still pretty far.
I mean, for us.
For us, like
For
that's a fucking marathon
for runners,
me.
that's just like putting your shoes on.
Yeah.
So yeah, I found that one a bit weird.
Yeah.
I'd feel a bit guilty, only because I'm very patriotic.
Mm.
I'd be like, come on, I want someone to win or
Yeah.
someone to compete.
Yeah.
Well, ask Georgia. She'll fucking find out the backstory. You know,
She'd know.
her kids, her mortgage, her fucking her home loan.
Mm.
Since Georgia knows everything, so we'll ask her.
Mm.
Should we? Is that our wrap on the Olympics?
Free colonoscopies. What does one touch on?
We'll all need one eventually. And I think if you can get it for free, because they are quite pricey. I know this because of my job. Clients,
Yes.
they've had them.
Yes.
And
Do
they're
you want to
not-
explain the story behind this?
Yeah.
I'm not just bringing it up just for...
a Filipino
fun.
athlete by the name of, I'm not sure. He won his weightlifting. I think it was weightlifting. And the Philippines had a quite unique reward. Instead of he got some money. I think he got about 700,000 Australian or something. It converted into whatever. Well, he also got a free apartment, free food for a lifetime.
Be nice.
Mate, you'll take it.
Yeah.
Free apartment, free food for a lifetime at certain vendors.
Ooh. That'd be good. I'd join the Olympics for that.
Amazing. You fucking walk in the street, free food.
Free Uber Eats. Oh.
Look, I've been to the Philippines. Food is quite cheap, so I don't think it'd set him back. But still, the fact that it's free,
Yeah.
go nuts.
Yeah.
My brother.
Well, he's never qualifying for an Olympics again with free food.
Why would you?
He's done.
Fucking pack up shop. You've
One and done.
You've
That's
won
it.
life. And he's been offered a free colonoscopy after the age of 45. That's a win in my books.
That's it.
I
Wins
mean,
all around.
I'm not going to explain what a colonoscopy is. Do your research.
Do your research. Or don't.
I think that's where the viewers would turn off. So look it up.
We'll just put an image up on screen and just...
Yeah, we won't do that. We might get blacklisted from life. But yeah, he's getting a free colonoscopy. So shout out to my man from the Philippines. He's literally won it all. A bit of cash, some food, some living arrangements, and
bit of a health checkup.
look at his cheeks.
Yeah.
So well done to him.
Good on him. Can't complain. So yeah, that's the Olympics. Olympics all gone. All gone.
Yep,
Good.
done. Wrap up. America first.
Yeah.
Fuck them.
Yeah. China, they're second.
I think they took our sarcasm a bit too serious.
The Americans, yeah, they got really
I don't
upset.
think they really get that we
Yeah,
knew
I've been seeing TikToks everywhere
we had no chance.
about how they're like, oh,
Winning.
look at the medal tally, Australia. We're on top. I'm like, yeah, no shit.
Shock, you took a unit of 700 over. And track and field's literally in your schooling curriculum.
Yeah.
We get told to run the cross country and we all complain about it. Oh, come on, miss. Can I fucking... Mitchell, it's only 3 kilometres. Fucking get around the lap. Miss, I'm disabled. Please. My legs... Look.
Well, speaking of disabilities,
Yep.
The Paralympics, they're coming up.
Get me in.
They're coming up.
It's my time to shine.
I probably won't be. No
Why
disrespect
is that?
to the Paralympians, but I'm probably not going
Why is that, Will?
to be pulling out the all-nighters
That's
for them.
bullshit.
Look,
Will's an ableist.
I'll get around them. I'll watch when I can, but
Will's an ableist.
I'm just not gonna.
Cancel Will. It's a joke. Relax.
I'm just not gonna do the same for them. It's just
Double
it's great.
standard. Double standard.
Well, what I feel with the Paralympics, right? And it's great. It's inspiring.
Mate, they can do more with one leg than I can do with two.
Absolutely. I love getting around the nation in the Olympics, and I love watching us beat other nations. That's my big thing. I'll like cheering us on, be like, yeah, fuck the Yanks. You know, it's a bit hard to do that when they're hopping around on one leg.
Yeah, because then
you're like,
you can't really judge them, can you?
You can't be like, fuck these blokes.
Like if they were breakdancing
yeah,
poorly,
yeah,
which would be amazing to watch, mind you. I don't know why I picked that sport, but you can't criticize them like Raygun.
Yeah,
you can't.
Yeah,
You'll get cancelled.
It's a bit hard to you know watching the German with one arm and one leg, and he he gets silver and the Aussie gets gold, and you'd be like, yeah, fuck you.
And you have to leave it at that. Yeah, fuck you, you bee.
Or they're on their bike and they fall off. It's just not the same having, you can't laugh at that and be like, yeah.
I will say, those fucking rugby league players and basketball players, they do not give a fuck. They're going to die at the age of 50.
Yeah.
Holy fuck.
Whereas I feel like it's a celebration for all the Paralympics. It's not as much nation v nation. It's It is to an extent.
It feels like
But
have a
it's
go Milo.
It's
Everyone's
yeah,
very
yeah.
supportive and very.
It's
not
very
a competition.
It's very inspirational and it's great. It's something that should be done. And if it's on in prime time, I'll be watching it. But I'm just not.
Well, they don't also promote it like they do
Mm.
the regular. I can say this. I've
Yeah.
got a disability, so shut up. If you don't know me, I have a disability. Welcome to the podcast. Yeah, so I can say this. They don't really promote it either.
Yeah.
It's not like the Olympics in itself.
Well, Mitchell's
It's-
actually gonna
I'm competing in
compete in breakdancing for
17
Australia. So
in 17 sports. I'll come last in all of them. But actually, speaking of Paralympics, Paralympic, I'm assuming he's a gold medalist. Our tennis player, our man on the commentary box,
Dylan Alcott.
Alcott, a man that loves his shoes. He said this, which is very edge, but good on him. So do I. So I can't judge. There's a massive TikTok going around of this woman, Australian woman,
Yeah.
going, I can't believe this presenter. He's been slouching
Yes.
all coverage. He's been so lazy with the way he puts his hands on the desk, his elbows on the desk. And then the partner just off to the side goes, very side lippy, mind you. He's quite embarrassed. He goes, you do realise he's a Paralympian. He's in a wheelchair. And she goes, oh my fucking God. She goes, I am so sorry. Yeah. Poor girl. The realisation when you could hear it.
How do you not know that?
The husband very much side-lipped it too. He's like...
He's one of our like.
He's literally...
greatest
Hasn't he won the
sportsman.
Australian of the Year?
Yeah, he's won Australian of the Year. He's won Australian Open.
Like, fuck me.
He's won gold medals. He's one of the.
And because he's...
He would be the world.
he's
I'd say he'd be the world's best known
I think he...
Paralympian.
Yeah, I think he would be because
At
he...
the very
obvi-
least, the Australian.
he promotes himself and he promotes the sport and he promotes disability. So I agree with you.
Yeah.
Like,
And he's in the media. Like
name
you see him
3
around. You know.
Paralympians.
Yeah, I could
Exactly.
name him. I couldn't name anyone
Exactly
else.
right. And unless you're well entrenched into the sport and the culture of disability within sports, you don't know. But he's promoted it, so
Yeah.
people, rightly or wrongly,
And he has a laugh.
Bro,
I've, s-
he has a laugh at himself.
Yeah.
It's hilarious.
I've seen this interview with him, and this bloke's like naming all his achievements, and he's like, "Oh, what can't you do?" He's like, "Walk."
Yeah. See, bro, to me, if you can joke about one thing, you should be able to joke about everything.
Yeah.
I'd honestly love to have him on the podcast one day.
Yeah.
We'd have to change locations, but we'd figure it out.
Yeah.
Like, he would be fucking hilarious, I think, deep down. If you got him on a few beers...
I reckon. Yeah, I reckon
'Cause
he'd be good.
Look, I'll let you in on a little secret.
Ooh.
Us people with disabilities, we love to take the piss out of ourselves.
Mm.
Because everyone is too scared to do it, so we just do it
Yeah.
to ourselves. Funnily enough, I have a good group of mates, and it's just fucking all-out war. And I love it.
Yeah.
Because, like, people feel very... what's the word? Like, scared to
Yeah.
joke about, like... Unless you're being a cunt, like
Yeah.
that guy at cricket where he's like, nice legs. I'm like,
Yeah.
what the fuck? Like, it's okay to joke about
Yeah.
people with disability. Obviously, read the room,
Yeah.
see if they're okay with that.
Yeah. If you're insulting him, it's different. But
It's-
if you're having a laugh
It's
with him, like,
fucking hilarious.
I feel like
though.
that would be more inclusive than fucking not. Because if they don't have a disability, you'll take the piss out of them like
Bro.
they're just
You're a regular guy.
yeah.
And that's how, not that we should be grouped, but we often get grouped. That's how people with disability want to be treated.
Mm.
Take the piss out of us. Like, some of the greatest comedians in the world at the moment have CP.
Yeah.
And they're fucking hilarious.
Mm.
Like, and they're very good at taking the piss out of able-bodied people. So, rip back into them because they'll appreciate it. I don't know.
Yeah.
He'd be good to get on the podcast. Imagine him in a few beers. We'll get him on the Australian Open or something.
The one thing I am interested in seeing though in the Paralympics, and if this is on late night, I might stay up for it.
Here we go.
It's the equestrian because I'm intrigued to know
Yeah,
with the horses.
Is
Do the horses have disabilities, or is it
bro?
is it the riders? Because I feel like it'd be the riders. That makes sense.
Yeah, but
But if the horses have disabilities, then that could be entertaining.
they would have to use their arms, no? Because
They got to hold on to the horse.
yeah, but some disabilities that some are paralysed from the waist, some are paralysed from the.
Yeah.
I might
So,
stay up for that.
yeah.
Now you've got me interested.
Yeah.
Reach out if
So
you're.
I don't know the horses themselves. I hope the horses have disabilities.
as well as
Yeah.
the jockey,
Yes.
so to speak.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, the jockey would have to have them, otherwise they wouldn't be able to be
Well,
competing. But the horse has one
isn't
too.
there loopholes? Isn't there a hockey player that used to play for the Hockey Roos and then he had to amputate a finger?
Yeah,
So
something
now
like
he
that.
can play for both. So, fuck me, can't.
Yeah.
Like, if he doesn't score 83 goals, and
Yeah.
he'll probably get bashed.
But yeah, I just want to see, like, autistic horses running around.
What the fuck?
I don't know. It'd just be fun.
I swear we're all autistic, eh? Like, yeah, we are. Anyway,
Like, how good would that be? Just watching the horses just...
they'd be having the best time ever too. They'd be having the best time ever.
Yeah,
Love your
anyway.
horses. Will doesn't, but
I love the horses.
No, they're good. Get them a medal. They deserve a medal.
They deserve it, yeah.
A coat,
Well,
a ribbon,
Well, we had a talk about
a
the...
tattoo.
Well, they got to get the Olympic rings.
Let them get tattooed.
Get the Olympic rings.
Isn't that probably be animal cruelty territory? But
No, they want it. They want it. The
we'll get them
horses,
a coat then.
the horses want it.
Yep.
Let's
Let's move on.
move on.
That's our Olympic route. We came third. Fuck you, America.
No, we came fourth.
Fourth, sorry.
Yeah.
Japan. I'm okay to lose to Japan.
Yeah. It was a bit of a...
Cool country, cool people, good food.
It was a bit of a poor ending
Culture.
for us.
Yeah.
Like, it's good because it's easier now that it's over. Like,
yeah.
the last 3 or 4 days we didn't win a gold, and we're like, fuck, thank God it's over now because we're not winning anything anymore.
Yeah, and now
it's not
swimming
fun.
ratings go back down to where... I
Um,
love swimming. Name one other event you've watched. Yeah, okay.
We did well in cycling. We won a couple of golds, silvers in that.
When's the Winter Olympics? Obviously in winter.
Yeah, 2 years.
When is that? 2 years?
2 years.
I want to see the bobsledding teams get into their
The
work.
Commonwealth Games is good as well. I like watching that
Games
because
is good.
we just fucking dominate. Because
Yeah,
there's no America, there's no
Versus
China.
the
So
fucking UK.
yeah.
Like
Well, they're not even the UK in the Commonwealth.
what are
They're
they?
England. They've split them up.
Great Britain of...
No, they split them up. England and
boo.
yeah, Wales and all of them.
Can't wait to verse Slovenia.
Yeah.
They are fucking part of the Commonwealth.
Yeah, India do well in the Commonwealth. Actually, they normally finish in the top 6 or 7
Fuck, they got
medals. So.
6 trillion
Yeah, well, you'd
athletes
hope so, wouldn't you?
fucking pick from.
Yeah. Anyway, let's move on to the NRL.
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 Okay. Let's go through it.
The
We'll try and go
Rabbitohs.
through this quickly.
Yeah, Rabbitohs and the Melbourne Storm 16-28 to the Melbourne Storms.
28-16, I'll help you out here. Storm got the job
That's
done.
what I said. 16-28.
Yeah, but you said it like... I can't say the word because I'll probably get cancelled, but you said it a certain way. Melbourne Storm, very good first half, a very poor second half.
Yeah, they weren't great, were they?
I think if Latrell's there...
Mm.
Yeah, tradies out there, they're just having a yarn. Yeah, so I think if Latrell was there, that could have been a win for the Rabbits.
Mm.
Seriously.
Yeah. Yeah.
But we both got that tip right, so
We did.
well done.
We did. The Gold Coast Titans over the Sharks. Sharkies absolutely demolishing them 44-0.
That was pretty embarrassing from the Titans.
Mm.
They just got out physicaled.
I didn't watch this game at all.
It was probably a good thing.
Yeah.
It was 30-0 in a blink of an eye.
Yeah.
David Fafita had 0 impact. It was poor.
Mm.
Not
Were
good.
they just shit, the Titans?
I wouldn't say they were shit. They just got out-muscled. That's what it felt like. They looked good in attack,
Yeah.
but physicality-wise, they just got fucking mauled.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah, well.
First hit up of the game, Talakai literally put Kieran Foran on his ass. Like, literally reaching for air.
Yeah, I would have thought the Titans be up for this one. They obviously
So
need
did
to.
I.
Like, there was still a chance of making the 8. They've been playing pretty well, so.
And that's what they said about.
And Sharks have
At home, too.
Sharks have been a bit disappointing the last few weeks too. So
Yeah, now we're on a 4-game win streak.
now, yeah,
And now we look good.
they look
Like,
kind of back to
yes.
what they were. They seem to be better without Trindle, to be honest.
Tricky, yeah. But once we verse a good side, they're going to just bum rush Atkinson. And what are we going to do then?
Yeah, because who played in your halves? Was it
So we
Brayley?
We lined up Brayley at the 7, but he still played the 9.
Right.
And McInnes played the 6, technically.
Okay, interesting.
But
How did he
McInnes didn't kick. He just was a playmaking threat, which was actually really pretty good.
So it was just Atkinson doing all the kicking.
Every kick was Atkinson. Every kick. So,
Yeah, right. So if you have a good team, they're just going to
well, if
put
they have,
pressure on him. and-
like, I'm going to say the Bulldogs just because of kick out.
Yeah.
And Preston, once they figure it out,
Yeah.
game over.
Yeah. The Parramatta Eels
Game of the year.
versus
Game
the
of the
Penrith
fucking-
Panthers. 34-36. Panthers getting up somehow. This was tough. It's the hope that kills you. It's the hope that kills you.
It was, I couldn't imagine how you were feeling.
Yeah. I was watching it. Well, I didn't even watch the start of it because I was watching the Olympics and I'm like, well, we're going to get pumped, so fuck it. And then I was just checking the scores. I'm like, oh, we're in this. So switched
Oh, we're
over.
actually ahead. What the fuck?
So switched over and I was watching it, and we did well, played well, fucking dominated. The Panthers looked poor. Liam Martin got sin bin, and I thought, here we go,
It's on.
we were right in front
Piss
here.
up.
I don't think they're going to get back, but they did. So
It was when Gutho did that
you know,
wave.
I was looking up the ladder prediction, seeing we're still a chance of making the 8 here. if results go our way, I think we need about 23 results to go our way, and we're in the 8. Simple as that.
Fuck,
so
that's funny.
doing all the calculations.
The Da Vinci Code of the
that's it.
NRL. Yep.
Like we're on here.
And then Cleary said, no.
Yeah, Talangi kind of forgot how to defend.
The whole team did.
The whole team did.
Fuck
but,
me. 12 minutes, 14 points. Like, not even. Like, 8 minutes, 14 points.
Yeah. It was a rough watch, that.
Oh, God, that was hard to watch
Look, if
for a Parramatta fan.
yeah, if you were telling me before this game started that we're going to lose 34-36, I'm like, fuck, that's all right.
It's just
Take
the way
that.
they
But
lost.
it's just, it's just the hope that kills you. So it's very Parramatta, isn't it? It's very Parramatta.
Yeah, very. It's
I don't
very
think
on brand
It's
for this season.
it's very much, yeah. Anyway, let's move on.
Manly Seagulls 46 defeat the Milk 24.
Mm.
Now, you got back on the Ricky train.
I
and
did.
That train
The train's gone.
derailed.
They looked all right.
Manly.
They looked all right, the Raiders, until half time, and then just
Yeah, not good.
didn't show up in the second half, really.
Yeah.
Tarpany got sin bin for having a go at the ref.
That was bullshit.
was
Thanks,
funny,
referee. Broncos 42-18 beat the Cowboys. So now you can rip into me for slandering the Broncos.
Yeah, well, this was an odd one, because I actually turned this off at half time.
Rightfully so.
Because I thought Cowboys have got this. They're dominating here. They're up. They were up at half time, and they looked the goods. So I'm like, don't think Broncos are going to come back. So yeah, they did though. Tony Staggs had an absolute blinder in that
Juicy
second half.
fruit. Sorry, it just hit me. Juicy fruits chewing gum.
Right.
Little yellow packet.
Never
Have you
heard
had? What the fuck?
Yeah,
I suppose you are born in the 2000s. That's wild.
Mm.
Someone actually brought that up. You being born
I was born
2000s.
2000.
Exactly. He was in shock.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was after a comment you made on last week's podcast. He said, that was very wild of Will. I said, very.
What comment did
You
I
know
make?
exactly
right,
what
that
comment.
comment.
And he goes, how old is Will? And I told him, he goes, what the fuck? He was born in 2000? I said, yes. You're telling me. Trust me, I'm aware.
It was a good comment. That go back and watch it last week.
He goes, he's like an old soul trapped in a fucking 2000 body. I said, yeah, because his music taste is like 70s, 80s, and hot so fresh, fucking summer edition. SOS, please, someone. Anyways, Bulldogs 28 defeat the Dragons 10.
Yeah,
Fuck you.
good game.
It was actually
Good
a great game.
Doggies. I thought they'd win convincingly, and they did.
Bro, Hame Selo,
Yeah,
that was scary as fuck. Did you?
yeah, it did.
Bro,
He's not good.
flew it around the
he's
heart.
well.
That's fucking nuts.
Mm.
Shout out for him for actually saying something.
Yeah.
Because a lot of players would just go through it.
Mm. Well, the big talking point out of this game is
bro, that was so stupid.
Kyle Flanagan
Now,
biting Crichton.
before I say what I think, I see both sides.
He got 4 weeks for it.
Yeah, I think rightfully so. It was very
Mm.
stupid.
I don't. I think he should have got off.
No. Like, the whole point of rugby league is to get into your opposition's head.
Yeah.
That happens once every set.
Yeah.
Every game. Rub of the face, rub of the hand.
Yeah.
Just deal with it.
That's fine. I don't have an issue with that. But his mouth is open and the nose has entered the mouth.
But then Flano's bit down knowing that there was a nose in his mouth.
I reckon he's just closed his mouth. Your natural reaction as a human being, there's a foreign object in your mouth. You just got kind of... if your mouth's open, right? Like if you're like this and someone puts their nose in your mouth, you're like... You just...
I think it was more the
you
fact
close your mouth.
that Flano was giving him a mouthful of fist. And then Critter's like, alright then,
Yeah. But...
I'll give you a nose job.
But I reckon he's just closed his mouth out of reaction.
Anger. He was pissed off.
and he's clamped down on the nose, and then once he's realised he's on the nose, he's let go.
Or I think Critter's gone, what the fuck? How floppy is his nose, by the way? That was a floppy nose. Like, my nose is stiff as a fucking board.
It's a big nose.
Look, I see both sides, but I think it's very stupid from Flanagan, and here's why. You're in the 8. At this point, you were in the 8.
Yeah.
You are a key part to why the Dragons are doing so well. Like, he is. Say what you want, but he is.
Yeah.
They're now missing him for up to a month.
Yeah.
With key games. Games in the top 4. I think they got Sharks, and another top 4 team.
Yeah.
Those are the ones you need to win. And they could very much beat the Sharks.
Mm.
But without Flanagan, it's going to be a lot harder.
Yeah.
I think it's just stupid. Because you see this every game. Not obviously nose to mouth, but people still rub their face in people's face. Like, it happens every game, every set. At least once a set, you could find someone going, fuck you, pig, or just deal with it. You got dominated in a tackle by the best centre. Yeah. And from all accounts, Flano isn't exactly the nicest player on the field when it comes to shit talk. So
I don't know.
I see both sides.
I don't think it was deliberate. I think it was just kind of a natural reaction. That's where I stand on it.
How strong is his bite, bro? Mouthguard in still cuts him. That's nuts. Yeah. Imagine if he wasn't wearing a mouthguard like some players do. He would fucking rip it. Like, he would literally
rip the nose off.
Detach his nose. Like, he made him bleed with a mouthguard on. That's nuts.
Yeah, I don't know. I just reckon if your mouth's open and someone puts something in your mouth, you're going to close it pretty quickly.
But do you reckon? Because I put, like, once I was asleep and the boys put, like, M&M's in my mouth.
Yeah, but you're asleep.
But but as you said, when something goes in, my first reaction was like, I'm not going to put... Imagine that cunt's got boogers up his fucking nose. Ew. Ew.
Yeah, because you're closing your mouth to stop something going.
So you're on the you're on the nose gate side. I'm on the just cop it side.
Yeah, I don't like. There's people saying that fucking Crichton should be penalised and suspended for it. I don't agree with that. I think
he won the war.
I think it's just one of those things that just have happened. I think Crichton has put his nose in the mouth. I think Flanagan's bit the mouth. Jesus.
But it happens so often.
Closed his mouth. I just think it's a nothing thing. I don't.
It's not often someone complains of getting bit.
It's not like someone's deliberately. I don't think he's deliberately gone out of his way to bite his nose.
Neither do I.
And I think unless he's deliberately gone out of his way to bite the nose, I don't know how you can suspend him for a natural reaction.
Yeah, but like
for something entering your mouth.
You get smashed in the rib cage. Is your first initial thing to like punch the guy or just cop it? You get head hide.
Well, no, because then that's making a decision. That's not your.
I think he's made a decision.
That's not a reflex action.
His eyes were open.
No, his eyes were closed. Eyes were closed.
Were they?
They were
open.
No, that was part of his defense. His eyes were closed, so he couldn't see. He just felt this thing in his mouth, and he's fucking clamped down out of fear potentially.
Yeah, I'd be scared too. You're getting tackled by a critter, 6'3" of fucking sex muscle.
Yeah, so I reckon he's hard done by.
See, I think fuck him.
I can see that side. Like at the end of the day, he did.
Critter's won the war. Down. He's won the war.
He did bite down. He's drawn blood. So there's that argument. But I think unless you can say that he's deliberately gone out of his way, I think 4 weeks is harsh.
See, Kevin Proctor got 4 weeks, so like.
But that's different.
They're going off.
I see that as a different because he's then bit down and he's made that decision to bite.
But that one was a weird one because he dominated Sean Johnson in the tackle, and then
because Proctor's
he
one,
bit.
Yeah, because Proctor's one, Sean Johnson's arm was around his mouth, but
just trying to push it off.
Yeah,
very common. Very common.
Yeah. But it wasn't like he hasn't gone like that into his mouth.
Yeah, I guess. And who was the one before?
Just there, and Proctor's made the decision to bite down.
Crockpot.
Proctor. He's made the decision to bite down. So that one I get 4 weeks. Okay. I feel like this is different.
Again, Bulldogs fans, don't rip my head off. I see both sides. Dragons fans, I see both sides. Maybe 3 weeks. Nah, you got to go 4. Any biting now, we know it's going to be 4. If you bite, you're fucked. It's a month. Yeah, regardless of severity.
It's a tricky one. Like if you've come up with the decision that it's a deliberate bite, then I think he's got to get at least 4.
Exactly. Well, I think it's the blood
I
too.
just don't think it's.
He cut him.
I
well
just
enough.
don't think it was deliberate.
But how fired up did the Bulldogs get after that?
Yeah.
Did you watch it?
Yeah.
They went from like competing and it looked close to like, oh shit, they're ready to fucking run through walls. So maybe don't bite him next time because you look like you're about to win. And then they just fucking went rampant. 34.
32.
Dolphins beat the Warriors 32. What a game.
What a game.
What a field goal.
Yeah.
Thanks for coming, Dilio Sal.
I thought the Warriors were going to win, actually. I thought they were coming back really well. Dolphins were way in front in the first half. Warriors came back. They just can't kick a field goal. They got no one that can kick a field goal. The Warriors.
Well, Sean Johnson withdrew late.
Yeah.
Sean O'Sullivan, for a bloke that has barely seen first grade time, what a fucking moment for
From
him.
40 metres out. It's not like it was a right in front.
Left-footed on his wrong side, really. You'd want to be...
Yeah.
So, fucking what a shot. Knights defeat the Tigers 34-18. What do you think of this absolute belter?
Yeah, pretty much what I thought would happen.
Sharp versus the Tigers,
Sharp
essentially.
was, very good. Ponga was good.
The try.
Which one?
Ponga. Dropping the ball.
Yeah, I thought that was great.
They've called that no try for the last 5 years.
No, they haven't.
Yes, they have.
He's kicked it.
But he didn't intentionally kick it.
He did. He's went like that. He's dropped it, and then he's intentionally kicked it before
I don't
he hit the
care.
ground.
I had Ponga as my captain on Super... Oh, no, I didn't. I think I did. I had him as my super coach man, so I don't give a fuck. But I swear to you, I've seen them disallow tries like that. When they've lost possession, kicked it.
If they haven't intended to kick it, then they've ruled it a knock-on, but they've ruled that he's kicked it. He's made the kicking action.
Yeah, but they all make the kicking action. It's just... I just found it funny because I vividly remember someone... I think it was even like... Jared Hayne got pinned for it back when he was playing, and there's been a few in between. They're like, I've kicked it, but... Sir, I've kicked it. They're like, yeah, but you lost control of the ball and you panicked to kick it. And I'm like, so did Ponga. Like he's dropped... I don't know. I've got to find out who it was. But I swear to you...
There was one in the...
Unless I'm a fucking idiot,
There was one in one of the previous games, the Canberra game, where similar thing happened where he dropped the ball and kicked it.
And he kicked it.
And then it was ruled no try, but then they challenged it, and the bunker said it was a kick and it was play on. But because the referee blew his whistle...
See,
it came back and it wasn't awarded a try because he blew the whistle before the try was scored.
Yeah.
So that's why that wasn't awarded a try. If the referee didn't blow his whistle, it would have been because the bunker ruled that it was a kick.
Yeah.
So as long as you're making the kicking action and it's not, you haven't just dropped the ball and it's just hit your foot as you're running, then that's a no try.
I remember.
But if you've made the action of a kick and deliberately tried to kick the ball before it's hit the ground, then that's okay.
Wasn't it Origin? Jared Hayne did this. We got given the try and they changed the rule ever since that day.
Could have been.
He dropped the ball, booted the thing. It was a perfect kick, but I think Brett Morris was fucking onto it like a...
Yeah.
He was just onto it and scored. And I remember after that game, they're like, yeah, that's going to be... We're going to change the rule for that. That's going to be deemed loss of like control of the ball. Because it did. Hagee pretty much dropped it, but because it hit his thigh first and then rolled onto his leg, he just fucking booted the prick. That's what it was from. I remember. I vividly remember them changing the rules.
Because I remember Billy Slater, he got given a try as well because they awarded it as a drop kick. Because he's dropped the ball and then kicked it.
That's right.
And I think they changed the rule after that well.
Because he's technically lost possession.
Because he's dropped the ball, it's hit the ground, but because he's kicked it after it hit the ground, they said it was a drop goal attempt.
Yeah, and because he chased after it, no one batted an eyelid.
Yeah.
It was just like, oh, sweet.
Which was ridiculous how they gave that
we
a
need
try.
to ask like a rugby league nufty, like the rugby league guru. He'd fucking know the exact round, exact day. Or the random stats guy. I swear it was a rule. I swear it still is a rule. I don't know.
Yeah, I know.
I don't give a fuck. Thanks, Ponga. You got me 100 plus points. Thank you. Or whatever the fuck.
Yeah, no, I know. In terms of what the rules are now, that's a try.
Yep. Okay. Fuck, you're going to see a lot more people when they drop the ball just boot it now. But they'll be told in training, if you have a half chance to kick that thing, you fucking kick that thing now. Don't bat it dead. Kick it. So it's going to be interesting, to be honest.
Yeah.
So...
Panthers and the Storm in round 24. We're moving on to.
Grand final rematch.
This is, could be the grand final preview. You know, they're the two best teams. They're battling out for the minor premiership. You'd have to think whoever wins this probably goes on to win it.
Gets the minor premiership. Who have you got winning this one? First, second.
It's a tough one, isn't it? It's
the fact that it's a blue bet.
Yeah,
I'm picking the Panthers.
I think Panthers as well. I don't think the Storm. They've been winning, but they haven't been that impressive. But neither have Penrith.
If it was at Amy, I'd be picking Melbourne just to give you an idea.
Yeah,
that's my thought process.
Yeah, I think either way, it's going to be
a belter.
Very good.
Thursday night
I'm keen to watch it.
A lot of people are going to be tuned in.
Yeah, I think game of the. This could be the game of the season.
100%.
I think Panthers will win, but I think it's going to come down to the last kind of 20 minutes, the game in the balance.
Yep.
And it's going to be up to one of their, either Cleary, a big moment from him, or Munster, big moment from him. I think that's going to decide the game.
Yep. Now, Seagulls or Warriors, we're at Seagull Park.
Eagle Land.
Eagle Land, or we're there.
Seagull Land.
Seagull, the birds. I'm going the birds here.
Yeah, I think so. I think they're going to win. At Brookie, they're going to be too hard to beat.
They're starting to get hot, aren't they?
Yeah.
This is a very Warriors game to win, though.
It is.
Saying that.
It is. I think that they're a chance, the Warriors.
Yep.
I think $5.10 odds is overs. But I do think Manly are just too good at home at the moment. And they're full of confidence after last week. So I think they're going to be too good.
Yep. Roosters versus Eels at Roosterland. The Chook Pen.
I think the Roosters will win this as well. Again, $5.75 for Parramatta, I think, is probably overs based on how they've been the last couple of weeks. But I think the Roosters will be too good here.
I'm going the Chooks as well, dude.
Yeah.
It would have been a big emotional loss for the Eels last week. I don't know if they can
recover.
Back that up.
Yeah.
It'd be fucking hard to do so.
Yeah.
Long season and to lose like that.
Well, they always fire up for the Panthers game, don't they? So
Bulldogs versus Dolphins.
Doggies.
At the where the fuck are
Bundaberg.
we? Bundaberg.
Yeah.
I'm still going to go the Dogs. They've fucking shown that they're a top 5 team at the moment. Arguably top 4 if the Sharks lose and they win. So
yeah, I think the Doggies
on the Dogs
defensively have been so good.
Yep.
And their attacks are starting to fire now.
It's really
as well,
starting to come along.
I'm big on the Dogs here. I think they'll win, and I think they'll win well here.
Yep. Cowboys versus Raiders. Now, holy fuck.
I'm
going to go the Raiders.
Oh, you're on the Ricky.
I'm on the Rick.
No, I'm off the Ricky now. I'm off him.
I had a feeling. That's why I tipped the Raiders.
I'm going Cowboys. I think they've got more to play for now. I think the Raiders. I think they're in with a slight chance, but I think
that's when the Raiders are most dangerous.
Yeah.
When they know they got no shot, so they just fucking go hard.
Yeah. I think just because being at home, the Cowboys.
Look, I think the Cowboys win, but I'm picking the Raiders.
Yeah.
West Tigers versus Rabbits.
Another blockbuster.
Sorry, we're just at the raceway here.
Yeah. I think Tigers could win this.
I think the Rabbits win only because of how poor they were last week.
I think there's a little bit going on at South at the moment. We'll touch
Cam
on
Murray
in a
at
minute.
lock.
Yeah.
Kalamatangi back at second row, which I don't like. But yeah.
Yeah, I'm going Tigers. I reckon they're just gonna
sniffing out a win. Campbelltown too.
I reckon they'll do it.
Their last game that they won was at Campbelltown, so
there you go.
Possibly
fighting to get off the bottom of the ladder.
Yeah,
they win this. They're a good chance.
The Dargans versus the Titans. Fuck me.
Yeah, I think the Dragons. I can't tip the Titans after last week. They're just.
See, I'm gonna go reverse. I reckon the Titans fire the fuck up. Des is gonna whip them, put them in chains, and just have a training regime of hell.
Yeah, well, no Flanagan.
And that was my other thing. No Flanagan, no Sully, no Hame Sele.
Yeah, could do.
So, Jack Bird's back. So,
I own the Raiders. They're just the
Dragons.
The Dragons. They're just got a bit much to play for. I think
they do.
They need a win here. I think Flanagan, of the Shane variety, I think we'll get him fired up. So
yeah, I'm going to go the Tights.
Sharkies up against the Knights at Sharkland. I think the Sharkies get up here. I think they get up pretty well, but I don't know. I still don't know about the Knights. Like
Yeah, they're so hard to read, aren't they?
there's some
They could win this.
like there's parts about their game that are like
Amazing.
they could be a top 8 team, but then other teams they're like, other games they're like they could be
the worst team in the comp.
Yeah. And Sharkies are similar. Like on their day they're easily a top 4 team.
Yep.
Other days they're probably not even a top 8 team. So
Well, I've won the last month, so I should probably pick the Sharks, but I'm going to pick the Sharks, but this could be a game that Newcastle could just win.
yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah,
They just randomly win one.
yeah.
And this could be it.
I think Sharks either win well, or
Or it's a-
Knights
Or it's a battle.
win in a close one.
I think the rain helps them.
Mm.
The Knights, that is.
Yeah,
They can...
I think if it gets close, I think Newcastle win. I think
Because they
Yeah.
play that boring style of footy.
Yeah.
They don't really...
Yeah.
Whereas the Sharks are a bit
and I think
up-tempo.
and I think Knights have more talent or more
100% they have more talent.
and more like game breakers.
Yeah.
Where if it does get close, I think they can step up. Whereas I think Sharks can blow them out of the water early,
Just overall, just... Yeah. I
and
get
just
ya.
fucking dominate from the get go,
Yeah.
and then just run away with it. So I think that's
I feel bad for both halves. They're going to
Mm.
get targeted. Phoenix is going to get targeted, and
Mm.
Atkinson is going to get
Yeah.
targeted.
well. That's it. If they can shut down Atkinson,
Oh, that's
and
hilarious.
that's going to be the game plan. Like if the Sharkies, if they can find a way to combat that,
Yeah,
because
Well-
you'd think Newcastle that they'd have to have watched last week, and I didn't
surely
watch it. I'm just going off what you said. But if Atkinson's the only one kicking,
he was.
he's
yeah.
got to be the one targeted. So
Yeah.
if they can get stuck into him early, then
I must
who
admit,
knows?
it was probably Blakey Brayley's best game at dummy half. He excellent ball all night.
yeah,
So let's review the tips quickly before we, move on. Panthers Storm.
I'm going Panthers.
So am I. Seagulls Warriors.
Seagulls.
I'm going the Seagulls. Roosters Eagles. I'm going Roosters.
Roosters. Yep.
Bulldogs Dolphins. I'm going the Dogs.
Yeah, I'll do doggies as well.
Cowboys versus Raiders. I'm going the Raiders.
I'll go cows.
Rabbits versus West Tigers. I'm going to go with the Rabbits.
I'm going the Tigers. Tigers, I reckon they get up here.
Titans versus Dragons. I'm going the Titans.
I'll go the Drags.
Our Super Saturday is all different.
It is.
It's oh no, they're on a Sunday. Ignore that. Knights and Sharks to finish off the round.
And Sharkies.
I'm going to stick with my team just
Yeah.
because.
Yeah.
Should we talk about our bet of the week?
Let's talk about it.
Let's do it. I've sent you mine, so I'm pre-prepared. So I've gone Jason Saab to score any time. I've gone Lehigh Hopewade to score any time.
Yep.
And I've gone 2 other blokes that I've now forgotten.
You've gone Saab, Lehigh, Daniel Tupou, and Karaz.
Daniel Tupou and Carrose. That's paying $9.
$8.96.
$8.90. Let's just say $9 for the podcast. That's my bet of the week, and I
Yep.
think
Did you get it last week?
we're gonna get hit. No, and the person that I thought was the most guaranteed didn't score. Had Stone Street, had Dewey, and I needed Khan Pereira. Are you kidding me?
It's all the ways away.
Khan Pereira.
Mm.
Isn't he coming first in the fucking league?
Yeah.
Nice. Thanks, Khan
Um,
Pereira.
I'm
That's
gonna-
my bet of the week.
I do like it. I think they're all likely to score, to be honest.
I think
Um,
whether wingers are going to get involved.
Yeah. I like
That's just how I see it.
I like Manly, Saab, and Lehigh. I reckon they get over.
Well, they like to go both sides. They don't really
Mm.
traditionally stick to one
Yeah.
side.
Yeah, Tupou, I think he's a very good chance
Eagles.
with Parramatta's
By-
edge defence.
By his tongue. Respectfully.
And Karaz, he's due for one. So
He's due for one. That's how I looked at
Yeah.
Carrose. So, yeah, that's my bet of the week.
I really like that. I might jump on that myself.
Jump on it.
I've gone for a bit of a line multi here.
Here we go. Hit me with it.
I think it's a good week for the Lions. So
Always a good week.
I'm going the Warriors 14.5 line there. I reckon they'll cover that up against Manly. I think with the wet weather around as well.
Yeah, wet weather's going to bring the margins in a lot.
So 14.5. I think that's pretty big.
Yeah.
I'm going Parramatta 16.5. Over
Yeah, that's a big line. Holy shit.
That's big. They've been good. Parramatta the last couple of weeks.
Yeah, they're going to fire up for the rest of the season.
Again, with the
surely.
rain, it's just, I think, brings the scores down a bit. So
Yeah.
that's massive 16.5 for me. I think that's
Yeah.
really good. And then I'm going the Dragons
Yeah.
with a 5.5 start. So obviously they're the favourites, so they've got to win by 6 or more,
Yeah.
which I think they can do against
They
the
can
Gold
do it.
Coast.
They definitely can.
With the way that they played last week.
Incoming Gold Coast Titans 32 to
Yeah,
beat
probably.
the Dragons 6.
Probably, but that's paying $6.78. So
That's not bad.
not too bad.
I actually like
Not too
both
bad.
our bets, eh?
So we could double up here.
I mean, we were on a hot streak, and we, again, to continue the streak, we missed out on Khan Pereira out of all try scorers last week. You're telling me I could have had Toby Rudolph
Well, I had
over Khan Pereira?
I had Josh Adokar to score a hat trick. I don't think he scored any.
No,
so,
he didn't. He didn't.
They
Barely went to him either.
I thought it'd be a good week for the Fox, but not to be.
It was weak for the forwards. I feel like every fucking forward scored.
Yeah, well, the Jensen from the Bronx,
big boy,
he scored his first try
in 7 years
fucking,
or some shit.
So
how good is that prick butt?
Oh, how good.
What else you got for me?
Latrell. He's found himself.
Yeah, we better talk about it.
Speaking of
quickly.
lines, he's found himself in a bit of
allegedly,
because
respectfully, legally, we can't say
it's white. It's white substance.
It's a white substance. Latrell, who are you letting in your inner circle that is recording you doing that? Like, yes, it is wrong what he has done.
Whoever's in the room with him, just
it's wrong what he's done.
Yeah. Well, apparently, allegedly, it was Braithen Nasta. He's been the one, not that took the photo, but he's been sharing it around. So I think that's
why.
That's how it's gotten
Does
out
he hate
to the media.
Latrell?
Maybe.
Well,
they did. They did have.
Buzz broke the story.
Yeah, they did have a little bit of a disagreement. I don't know if you remember a few. I think it was in Magic round. Braith and Latrell.
So
they had a bit of
weird.
an argument at a pub or something, and Latrell walked out or something like that. So maybe there is a bit of
Can I ask you if you got sent a video of a player? I'm not going to name any player, but just a player. Let's just say it's a Parramatta player. We won't because it's a false. It's a hypothetical.
Yeah.
If you got sent a picture of like a
Jared
Parramatta
Hayne.
player, no fuck, don't link that guy to Parramatta. Fuck that. Doing drugs, would you show anyone? Like you yourself?
If I was leaked one,
Yeah. And if it was sent to you,
no.
I wouldn't.
I'd probably show my mates.
You'd show them.
Show them. I wouldn't send it to them, but I'd show them.
Bro, who is Latrell letting in his inner circle?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
it's not good what he done. One, I don't really care because a lot of people...
Everyone does it.
A lot of people do it, right?
Yeah.
So, like, I'm not judging you. We
Yeah.
all have our vices. We all have our issues. We all have things we like and don't like. But you can't do anything as an NRL player anymore. You have to be the most straighty 180.
Yeah.
You have to fact check, file check, background check your friends now.
Yeah.
Like, isn't that a bit concerning?
Yeah.
If you wonder why league players do not talk to the general public.
Yeah.
This is why.
Yeah.
Because if this is a general public member...
Yeah. Because, Buzz was saying that...
and I'm not defending what he done. What he done is not good, right? But, like, we all have our
Buzz
vices.
was saying that he was sent the photo in an email. But they wanted money for the photo. And Buzz is like, nah, I'm not giving you money. So then I think Braith, allegedly, there's a screenshot
alleged.
There's a screenshot going around of him sending a photo, Braith sending a photo to
Is
somebody.
that the Instagram
Yeah.
pic? I think it looks very edited, but
Yeah, so
I've seen that too.
there's... So I don't know whether that's Braith just sending around to his media mates, because obviously he's on 360 now, so he's sending the photo around to Buzz and all of that to give them the photo.
And the other thing is,
So someone sent it to Braith, so whoever's taken the photo,
yeah,
because it was taken on Snapchat.
Yeah, this is...
So,
Bro, again, alleged.
Mm.
I'm not condoning what he did. We all have our vices. If we all had cameras on us 24/7, fuck, you'd be in shock of what you would do, like you do. But just, you got to be careful. Whoever you are. People, we live in a world where people, instead of helping you, will pull out their camera.
Yeah.
Any given chance.
Yeah.
You see it when people get stabbed. The first thing they do, or a crime is committed, it's not attend to the person who's been stabbed or, head injury. It's camera.
Yeah.
Like, bruh, we live in a time where cameras are the biggest weapon.
Mm.
But you just got to be careful
Yeah.
of who you're letting. Like, again, I'm not condoning what he did. I'm not saying it's a good thing nor a bad thing. And the comment that just keeps getting recycled is, well, the kids look up to him. The kids watch Narcos. The kids watch shows. The kids watch Breaking Bad. The kids know what drugs are.
Mm.
Don't act like it's Latrell's fault that Timmy from Bondi saw him in a fucking 420p video.
Yeah.
Like, what camera was that prick using?
It's
a Nokia flip phone? Like,
it's one thing if it's like Latrell posting it himself or fucking, putting it out there.
And promoting drug use. Like, big difference.
Yeah.
It's like the Todd Carney thing. If Todd Carney had his wits about him, he could sue that guy, could he not?
Mm.
For defamation one.
Yeah.
And then recording in a private bathroom.
Yeah.
I don't know. Anyways, that's what we think about it.
Mm.
Yeah, just be careful.
Yeah.
And if Latrell never does any more community work, any more fan reach out, if he doesn't reply to your messages, you know why. Because who can you trust?
Yeah. Yeah.
To us, we're just a random. To him, we're just randoms. And rightfully so.
Yeah.
Like, anyways, Val Holmes, apparently, alleged, has signed with the Dragons.
It's confirmed.
It's now confirmed, is it? So he signed for the Dragons for 3 years.
Yeah.
Where does he play?
He'd play in the centres. He'd be taking Lomax's spot,
Does
I reckon. I think so.
Mm.
Or does he play fullback?
Flano loved him as a fullback. And Sloan seems a bit out of favour.
Yeah, we could put him and then put Bird in the centres.
And then Bird's got 2 more years.
Yeah.
The link up of dreams back again. And Sloan could be converted into a winger.
Yeah.
A sub, like.
Yeah,
not
well, he's got
someone
the
who's
pace.
Get you those metres, but fuck, you'll be able to finish the try. So,
interesting one.
Great signing.
I was a bit worried there for a minute because there was a bit of talk around a trade deal between Raygun Campbell-Gillard and Val Holmes.
Well,
and I was very much hoping that we did not sign Val Holmes because I don't like the bloke.
Apparently, he's next on the chopping block. RCG.
Yes.
Cowboys, I've heard, and the Bulldogs are very... The two that want him.
Well, he's still doing well. I don't understand this one.
I don't get this. He's a big body. He's played fucking 250 plus games. He's played a grand final. He's played Origin. He's played for the Kangaroos.
It's not like he's had that bad of a season. Like,
he's been the best forward.
Parramatta are a better side. I know he's on some decent coin, but Parramatta are a much better team.
For good reason.
Much better team when he's on the park. As soon as he comes off, you can tell the difference straight away with our forwards. They just run straight through them.
It's astronomical, isn't it?
It's insane. And
Mate, if I was the Sharks,
it's been our issue for years. When Junior and Reg is on the field, we're unstoppable.
Yep.
As soon as they come off, completely different side. So by getting rid of one of them, I don't get it. I don't get it, to tell you the truth.
I see something here. What's this second last point?
Yeah, we'll get to it. But I just don't understand. I don't understand the getting rid of.
Yeah,
why you'd want to get rid of, like,
it's stupid.
Again, it's a money thing, but who are you going to replace him with?
There are no good young forwards available.
Yeah. So
unless you're willing to go full rebuild, which is wild to me because you still got Moses.
Yeah.
In his prime.
Yeah.
This is probably the entourage of, like, he's just proven.
Yeah.
He's one of the premier sevens. He's done something that Nathan Cleary can't do.
Unless they're going a different direction, trying to get a more kind of agile, faster forward pack, but
you still need those big boppers.
Yeah.
Like, look at the Sharks.
Yeah.
Big boppers, and we dominate rucks.
Yeah.
Like,
it's an odd
Papali,
one.
Tarpany, 2 massive bodies dominate the ruck.
Yeah.
Like, it's very Eels.
Yeah.
And
then there's talks about them trying to get rid of Madison as well, who I think's been really good the last few weeks. Playing at lock. He's copped an injury now, so I think he's gone for the rest of the season.
I think the board need to be held accountable.
Yeah.
I don't think it's the player group.
Yeah.
And
whoever's in charge of recruitment and retention
is the big one.
Yeah.
I think I get why
Blaze Talangi, he's off to Penrith now.
Guyama,
he wants to leave.
Out. RCG's linked. Madison's linked. Lane's linked.
Matt Arthur, he's gone.
But Matt Arthur's gone.
All the promising Ethan Sanders,
Canberra.
All the promising young players coming through the system. They're all gone. So
I've even seen Chatter Pensini getting shipped or looked or shopped.
Yeah.
I'm like, what the fuck? Look, he hasn't been great, but he hasn't been fucking bad either.
Lane's been shipped off, which I get that one.
But still, why the fuck
same
are
as
there
Sivo,
19 shippings at one time? This doesn't normally happen. It's normally 2 or 3 players.
I think it's just free up money in the salary cap.
Fuck me.
So he's obviously got some plans. You would think it's Jason Riles behind these
I don't know.
decisions.
I think
it can't just be the board on their own. Like, surely they would have spoken to Jason. Who do you want? Who do we want to get rid of to free up some money? Who are you going to bring to the club? There's talk about Pappenhausen coming to Parramatta.
Makes sense. He lives in Borca.
Yeah.
I don't know if I should say that. He doesn't live there. He lives... Yeah.
He lives in the area.
He lives in the area.
And
And now he's got a Sydney chick.
Yeah.
George told me that.
Yeah.
Apparently he's got a new girlfriend that lives in Sydney. So, congrats.
Yeah.
Pappy.
Yeah. Well done, Pappy.
Do you say that? Like, is that a thing you well done?
Which will be interesting if he comes to Para, because then obviously you'd have Gutho.
He'd 100% go to the centres at that
Gutho
point.
in the centres.
Or, yeah, he would. Yeah, definitely would.
So, yeah, interesting one.
Yep.
Anyway, let's move on. I want to talk about something. I've been scaring the internet. Scaring the internet.
Concerning with you.
I've come across a couple of things.
Hit me with it.
Okay, and I want to bring them to your attention. Now,
is this something visual or are you reading this?
No, I'm reading this. Now, I've just gone through the comment sections of Facebook. They're great places to be a part of.
The best.
Now, I've been looking at Hungry Jack's because it interests me. I was coming up with ads for Hungry Jack's because they've got their Uno started now. So
got some Unos up there. It was actually great rewards.
They do actually.
Holy
they do really well.
Yeah.
I've got them 3 times, and all 3 times I've got an instant win. Yep. So shout out to them for that. But yeah, I've just seen some comments, and they give me a laugh. So I'm gonna share them with us today. Okay.
So this is to do with Hungry Jack's, everyone. Hungry Jack's.
Yes. Last time, this is from Angus, which I already love it.
His name, Angus.
Last time I got Hungry Craps delivered. It looked like they kicked it to the driver. Then the driver ran over it. I am not exaggerating.
I think he is. First thing you've got wrong. Never get fast food like that delivered. Step 1.
Now, there's a lot going on here. I just want to break it down a little bit. Hungry Craps is outstanding. I rate that highly. The creativity there is astonishing. But kicked it to the driver, and then the driver ran over it. But he makes it very clear he is not exaggerating. This is something that's happened.
Please tell me Hungry Jacks have responded with photo evidence. That would be the elite comeback of all time.
No, they responded, but it's just like the generic fucking, thanks for reaching out. We're sorry this happened.
I would be... Imagine if send pics. Send pics and we'll give you $100.
There's more though. There's more. This one's positive for Hungry Jacks, which I thought you'd enjoy. Very clever. This is from John. Very clever. Hungry Jack's burgers are always innovative. Innovative.
Yep, there we go.
Innovative.
He's got it.
Hot and unique compared to the broken arches.
It's a gang war.
Go H, Jace. 4, a cold burger and fries and basic, boring, run-of-the-mill burgers, then the fallen arches are for you.
Run-of-the-mill.
Keep it up, HJs. You guys are always improve and find exciting new menu items, have hot burgers, and are just simply better. After all, the burgers are better at Hungry Jack's.
Now, is he dyslexic or did you read that incorrectly?
No, I read it correctly.
So he's dyslexic. Okay. Shout out John.
Go John.
I think John's someone I'd like on this couch.
So I like his uniqueness there with, and the versatility.
Broken arches.
The versatility with not just broken arches, but then he's gone again, hasn't repeated himself. He's gone the fallen arches. So he's really got that versatility with that. So I'll rate that from John.
Oh, man, good on you, Johnny.
What else have we got? Now, I've gone into Macca's now. Okay,
Oh,
I've gone to their
that's some
comment sections.
Horrible. Fucking,
They're very boring. The Macca's comment sections. It's just people complaining about their food.
they're
but
not
it's like,
passionate.
It's not fun. It's just like people saying your food's shit. So, but I
I
found
mean, they're not wrong. Have you had a Macca's in the last week?
yeah, but I did find one. One was a post about like some UGG boots. Like their Nugget UGG boots.
Oh,
we spoke
yeah,
about
yeah,
it a couple
yep,
of weeks ago. Nugget UGG boots, right? And then Ray's like, they probably taste better than their actual nuggets. That one was funny. Okay.
Fuck me.
And here's another one from Robert at the Macca's comment section.
These are all white men. They all sound white.
Just had a wonderful...
Wonderful side mouth.
Yes. Oh yeah, if you're listening through it, it's
I'll help you here, guys.
in quotation marks. Wonderful.
Side mouthing. Yep.
Service through the drive-through at McDonald's Moorebank.
Well, they're getting called out.
So shout out to
This
McDonald's
This
Moorebank.
isn't good. They're getting called out.
Crew gave our order to someone else. Then when it was returned by that person as the wrong order, as you do, you're like, nah, this isn't mine. Give it back.
Yep. Sweet. Moving on.
Then they tried to hand it to us. Can you believe it?
I mean, if the
They tried to
bag,
hand him,
his
poor
food.
Robert, he's been just handed his food.
If they're not touched your food, fucking get over yourself, Robert.
When... Hang on, sorry. Where was I up to?
Fucking, they've handed us our food.
Crew
Yep.
gave our order to someone else, then it was returned by that person as the wrong order. Tried to hand it off to us. When asked to remake the order, as we did not know what that person had done to it. Copped nothing but attitude and received cold food.
Good.
Appalling
Good.
service and even worse attitude from staff. Avoid this place like the plague.
Robert, you sound like
Yeah,
an
Robert.
old... Can I see a photo? Can I see the photo of Robert, please? Yeah, that fits... Okay, I'll give you a paint down. About 110 kilos. His profile picture is a zoomed-in picture of himself with a fucking work hat and a fucking button-up on. Fuck off, Robert.
Yeah.
You're dealing with teenagers.
Yeah. So his food's been handed to someone else.
Did they rummage?
They've given it back straight away. They're like, nah,
Okay.
mate, this isn't our food. Hands it back to the workers. The workers be like, oh, sorry, we'll give it to the correct person. Giving it to Robert. Robert's like, I don't know what they've fucking done to my food. Remake it.
Yeah, fuck. Like...
I think...
Because usually the Macca's guys will be like, oh, this the double cheeseburger with the chicken?
Yeah.
And you go, oh, no. They're like, oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Boom.
Yeah.
2 seconds.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
unless he's gone in there and gone...
Taking a bite out of it. Sneezed on it. And
all in 6 seconds.
yeah.
Like,
So,
fuck off, Robert.
Robert, mate, this isn't looking good for you.
I'm going to tag you, Robert. Fuck you.
Like a lot of the complaints about Mac is probably warranted, but this one is...
You forget you're dealing with
Robert,
16 to
just-
22-year-olds.
Just chill, mate.
Get the fuck over yourself, Robert.
Chill. Now, KFC, they haven't escaped the criticism either.
Of course they haven't.
I've
It's
had a look at them
Australia.
too.
We talk about everything.
They're a lot nicer, though. The KFC comments are normally a little bit tamer. But
Yep,
I found a
hit
couple.
me with it.
Okay. KFC, this is from Luke. KFC, it would be nice if one day you actually supplied chips that aren't completely soggy, disgusting garbage. I asked for fresh, and your monkeys still give me this garbage.
What?
So that's from Luke.
Show me a picture. Luke seems like a
I don't
raging
know,
racist. Yeah, he's definitely the white guy.
So
Monkeys
monkeys
is a wild...
I don't think he's meant that as a racial thing. I think he's just like, you know.
See, I think he has. Monkeys are smart.
I'll give Luke the benefit of the doubt.
I'm not
there,
giving
but-
Luke no. You're a pretend cunt. Monkeys.
So-
You heard my reaction, dude. I was in shock.
So that's our new segment of reading comments on fast food places. So
Shotgun getting next week's ones. I'm going to read the Parramatta Eels fucking comment section. I love those comment
I
sections.
thought you'd enjoy that.
That was great.
So I'll try and clip them up as well and put them in the YouTube video.
Yep.
So you can give them a read.
That
but
is... Luke, you're a fuckwit. and John and pretty much any white name,
Or-
Steve, Greg. You notice how there wasn't like any Yusufs or I don't know, fucking bit
Sanjay.
of diversity.
Yeah. Anyway.
Sanjeet, Ravinesh,
Yeah.
Chand.
Now I've got a question of the week.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, on the back of Raygun's performance,
Oh god, that's disgusting.
again, I apologise to the nation for that because I've single-handedly kind of got her to the Olympics there.
What's the question? Hit me with it. I'm excited.
Now, obviously, it's a moment in her life that's going to be immortalised, right?
Yeah, for the wrong reason. Yep.
Everyone's seen it. They've memed it. It's going to follow it everywhere.
Yep.
Now, got me thinking, what's a moment in your life that you would not like, something that you've done in your life, okay? Doesn't have to be sport related, can be, but just something in your life.
Bad.
Bad? Or it might not be bad,
Like-
but just
like-
something that
You were sad about.
yeah, something that's happened that you've done that if something was, if that was filmed and captured and then spread and immortalized forever and that will always, follow your name around, what would you not want it to be?
Have you got yours? I need time to. Should have given me 10 minutes to.
Yeah, one that jumps out to
got
me.
one.
One that jumps out to me. I was in year 8.
Bro, how the fuck do you remember anything from high school?
Mate,
in year 8, especially.
This is traumatic. This is traumatic. Year 8, I was in the school cricket team. We needed to win to make the semis. This was the last game of the season. They were 9 down.
Yeah.
I was fielding.
Fielding?
I wasn't keeping. I was.
Are they all right?
Yeah. I was in.
Was the keeper any good or was he shit
Nah,
out?
not really.
That makes it even worse.
Yeah. Didn't even have his own gloves. He kept borrowing mine.
Yeah, nice. That would piss me off.
But I was fielding it mid wicket. Ball went straight up. wasn't a tough catch at all. Straight up, straight to me. Yep, got this. Take the catch. We win the game. I drop the ball. They come back for 2. And they win. They make it through to the semis, and we get knocked out. So I'm crying on the field. I don't cry. I've probably cried since high school, fucking 5 times in my life, and that was one. And that was tough. And then I got off the field, and then the year 9 team, because they were watching it, and they're like, "Oh, who's the one that dropped the catch?" And I'm just there, fucking bawling my eyes out. So that was a dark day. So I'm glad that wasn't recorded and no one else got to witness that, because that was
I think
that was poor.
I've got 2. Mine were recorded. Well, one was recorded. I don't know about the second one. I assume so because people weren't very kind to people with disability back when I was in high school. So once it was a year 6 snow trip. And I could not fucking snowboard. Balance issues for obvious reasons. Now that you've listened to this podcast, and let's just put it this way: I stacked it down the mountain. I'm talking a good 60 meters of tumbling.
Jesus.
Tumbling. I'm talking no control of where my body was going. Yeah. And for whatever reason, I never admitted it. Obviously I knew it was me. I never admitted it. A teacher randomly recorded this mysterious person falling down the fucking mountain at the snow trip. And I never admitted it. Right, it was me. I knew it was me the whole time. No one knew it was me because I sort of went by myself because I couldn't ski-board or skate or whatever the fuck it's called. So I just was walking down the mountain. It wasn't probably like that.
Yeah.
Still steep as a kid. And he took it one step further. He was a bit of a fuckwit. Mr. Duss, fuck you. No, not Duss. Mr. It wasn't Duss. He was a sick cunt.
Jesus, poor Mr. Duss watching this.
Yeah,
Just
he was
common
actually a
strays.
sick cunt. I forget his name, Mr. Parsney. I don't know, fucking. He used to play cricket, bit of a wanker, spiky hair. He then decided that he would out the person at the school assembly and put it on the big projector for the whole fucking year. And he was like, anyone want to fess up to who it was? I know it was one of his. And everyone was fucking losing it. This is hilarious. And I'm sitting there I'm not saying it. So I never told anyone. After we left school, I said, Zach, you remember that video from year 6? He's like, yeah. I said, that was me. He goes, get fucked. Because obviously my walk is very prominent. You
Yeah.
know it's me.
Yeah.
But because I was tumbling, you you couldn't tell. And at the end of it, when I finally hit the ground, I like looked up and was like doing the old.
Anyone see that? Yeah.
Did anyone see that? And I thought it was good.
Yeah.
Some random ski instructor was like, "You good, buddy?"
Yeah.
That was a long fall. I was like, "Not really. I think I'm concussed," but I didn't know what a concussion was back then. So that's probably it for
Actually,
me.
that's another one.
That's probably it for me.
Yeah.
I was concussed, but I didn't.
That's another one. A couple of weeks ago, my little concussion that
Oh
I
my
had. I'm glad that wasn't.
Yeah, that's and actually the second one's probably a bit more like they're both funny. Remember how you used to run track? You're forced to run in races, and because I've got a disability, obviously my confidence. I run about a fucking 22 meter 100 meter sprint.
Yeah.
So like I automatically qualified to go to the special running. Like it was like the Special Olympics.
You have like a Special Olympics at your school.
It was like state.
That's actually great.
It's like I can't explain it. It's like state for special needs. Right, but they clump us into one category.
Yeah.
So you could be deaf, blind.
Yeah.
Right. So I'm like, and I didn't want to do it.
Yeah.
But then the school was like, "We'll buy you shoes. We'll fucking, you know." And as a kid, you're getting free shit. So you're like, "Yeah, I'll do it."
Because it looks good for them.
I got the hectic fucking shoes. They bought me like the fucking U-Butte joggers.
Yeah.
I pull up. I'm reading the timesheets of all these cunts. Sorry, special needs guys. This blind cunt ran a 13-second 100 meter.
Yeah.
And I'm like, you're telling me I have to go up against Usain Bolt of disability? So he was hooked to I'm guessing a teacher or someone that was quick with him. Smoked me. I finished last. All the cunts I was versing were deaf. I was the only one with like an actual...
How'd they hear the starting gun then?
Ailment. But
They know
the
where to
teacher
go.
would just run.
Ah.
So they were hooked up to him and gone. Or one guy was that quick, he missed the start like you said because he didn't need a person.
Yeah.
Because he could see, he was just deaf. Once he saw me take off, he just pinned the ears back. But it was so embarrassing because like it got to the point where they all finished obviously and they're like, the guy on the mic's like, "Now give it up for Mitchell." And I'm like, I want to die. Like, I'm so embarrassed. I'm the only one with a genuine disability, like a genuine ailment.
Yeah.
Like, my legs are fucked. And I'm getting put on the PA, and they're taking photos of me like I won the race. I finished last with like a 23-second 100 meter burst.
See, you're the Eric of it. Eric the
I was
Eel
the Eric
of-
Heel with disability. It was actually so embarrassing when I think back on it, and like I'd come back to all my friends who like they didn't even care about my disability. They're like, "That was good, bro." I was like, "No, it wasn't." Don't lie, it was fucking atrocious. Year 6, you're trying to get some chicks. I had no shot. Like, yeah. So fuck you, whoever fucking forced me to. Who was the track and field fucking teacher? Mr. Duss. Probably. Jokes. That was fucking embarrassing.
Yeah.
Nice.
No, I've got a story about
It's been a long podcast.
snowboarding as well, actually.
Yep, hit me.
Well, it wasn't snowboarding, skiing. Yeah. So I gave that
You
a
were in
crack.
the backseat with two blokes.
I gave that a crack.
Yeah.
Well, it would have been year 9 maybe.
Yeah.
Year 9, year 10. Went down to Perisher and Thredbo, all of that. They're showing us how to ski. They're doing like a little tutorial. They're just like, if you want to slow down, you just bring your skis together, like a pizza. And it'll slow you down. I was like, yeah, right, that makes sense.
Yep.
Keep them apart, fast, together, slow. Simple. So I'm going down this hill. I was like, fuck it, why not? We'll go down the big hill. So I'm doing these ones to try and slow down. I'm not slowing down. I'm not slowing down. I can see the edge where it's about to like drop off. So I'm like, fuck it. I'm like, slow down. So I'm like, okay, I must have to like cross the skis together. You're not meant to do that. So I did that, and then I fucking just tumbled.
But did you not just try to think? I'll fall back.
No, I wasn't thinking like I'm just trying to slow down how they said it. I'm just thinking about pizza. Like, get the pizza slice. Come on. So that wouldn't work. And then I cross the skis together, and I like fucking did me knee. So I'm just on the ground. My knee's fucked.
I think I know what our thumbnail is going to be. Me on the track and field.
And then this bloke, he's training someone else. They've got like their private lessons. She falls though. She sees me fall, and
Yeah.
ahead of her, and then she falls, and then he's got the nerve. He's like, "Oh, don't worry, that wasn't your fault. That was his fault. He fucked you up there." I'm just sitting there. I can't fucking walk anymore. My knees fucked. I thought I was gonna die.
Fuck me.
I couldn't slow down because your stupid fucking pizza shit didn't work. So, if anyone ever actually knows how the fuck do you slow down? Because they say you bring your skis together, it doesn't work, and then when you cross them over, it makes you just fucking die. So,
you know what? I'm gonna try and reach out to that teacher and get that snow falling, bro. Bro, I tumbled for 30 seconds.
if you can get that video, holy shit, that would be.
And
great.
I'll try and see if there's a video of it.
It'd be sensational.
Me running the track. Bro, when I think about that, how fucking embarrassing is that? I was literally forced to go as like make our school look good. We like disabled people.
They just wanted the NDIS funding.
That's how it felt, bro. I was like to Mum, I remember the morning of, I was like, I don't want to go. She's like, they bought you shoes. I was like, well, this ain't no contract. And if you remember, if you're born in 96, 97, 98, remember those blue Asics that you bought from Athlete's Foot? It was them ones, the actual track shoes.
Ooh,
So,
the good ones.
yeah, they weren't good. And I used to wear them bitches like out in the shops. I thought I was the coolest.
Like, yeah, I'm an Olympian.
Yeah, a Paralympian. I put shame to the Paralympians, dude. Fuck me. That was... Yeah, I need to end this podcast. Fuck that. Fuck you, whoever the sport coordinator was. It's like, have a go. I felt like Make-A-Wish kid. See you guys. Fucking hell. Get me off this.
Shout out to Raygun. See you later.